What's up guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to show you some combos you can do with this Red Dragon Archfiend deck. If you want to know the whole profile, I'll put a link in the description, and you also have to keep in mind that in this particular case I only used 3 structure decks Crimson King to build this one. Basically, what you have to know is we always want to go into Red Rising Dragon. This one opens all the doors for our boards, and by this I will show you first a combo resolving around Soul Resonator, and the second one will be more about Crimson Resonator. And yeah, let's dive right into it. So the first combo is about Soul Resonator. Very good new card that came to us with this structure deck, and we only need this card and 1 card to discard, so basically a 1.5 card combo. And we also have plenty of options to go into Soul Resonator. We run 3 of them in the deck, and of course we also run 3 Resonator Call, which can search out this one, and Crimson Gaia. We run 2 of them, which can also search the Soul Resonator. So for the first combo, we normal summon Soul Resonator. He can search us 1 Fiend monster level 4 or lower, which will be Bone Archfiend. Awesome new card that can special summon itself by discarding 1 card. Let's say you discard Resonator Call, special summon him. Then we'll use the second effect. We can send a Fiend Tuner from our deck to the grave, which will be Crimson Resonator, to either make him level 3 or him level 2. Doesn't really matter. Important thing is we can go into our Red Rising Dragon. Then we can use his effect to special summon out Crimson Resonator from the grave. Then we can use his effect, since the conditions are met. We can special summon out 2 Resonators from the deck, which will be Vision Resonator or Synchron Resonator. And what we're going to do now is use Vision Resonator and Red Rising to go into the brand new Red Dragon Archfiend. This will activate Vision Resonator's effect in the grave, and we can search a spell or trap that mentions Red Dragon Archfiend. So it will either be Crimson Gaia, Red Zone, or Fiendish Golem. In this case, let's say you pick up Crimson Gaia. This one can search you out. The other 2, let's say Red Zone. This one's in our hand. So next thing you want to do is you will use Synchron Resonator and Red Dragon Archfiend to go into Abyss. Very important. Omni-negate with cards on the field. And now you have 2 effects that activate in the grave. And since you want to chain block your Red Dragon Archfiend, you will activate him first and then Synchron Resonator. Synchron Resonator will give you back your Vision Resonator to the hand, which is very good. And Red Dragon Archfiend will synchro summon Red Dragon Archfiend from the extra deck. Now, it's pretty important to chain block our Scarred, because we really need this body more than we need the Resonator from our grave. You still have to keep in mind we potentially still have 3 cards on our hands, so yeah, pretty good start. Now we can special summon Vision Resonator, since we control a level 5 or higher dark monster, special summon him out. And from here on out we still have very different options we can go into. So for example, you could go with your Red Nova Dragon using those 3, or if you're looking for raw power, you can also use those 2 to go into Hard Red Dragon Archfiend Ban, then tribute him using Ban's effect to get your Red Dragon Archfiend back on the field. You at this point already have over 9,000 attack points on the field. Really awesome. One thing you have to keep in mind though, if you're going first and you end up on this guy, he will basically destroy all your monsters since none of them attack this turn, which can be annoying, but you also have your Soul Resonator in the grave, which can banish itself to protect us from his effect. So yeah, just keep this in mind, but Soul Resonator will basically keep us from this. So of course you can also still set Red Zone. You basically pop a card once your opponent activates a card or effect, also very powerful. And if he happens to banish one of our monsters on the field, we can bring him back with Red Zone, so also a very good card. And I think it's a good board with one Omni Negate and powerful monsters. So for the second combo, you basically need Crimson Resonator and any level 4 monster. Since we only run 2 of them in our deck, it will either be Bone Archfiend or Wildwind here, and we already saw Bone Archfiend, so I'm choosing him this time. And I'll show you how it works. Since you control no monsters, you can special summon Crimson Resonator. Then you can either normal summon Wildwind or special summon him with his own effect. Since we control Fiend monster with 1500 or less attack, we can just special summon it out. Then you know what's happening. We're going into Red Rising Dragon once again, and we will use his effect once again. Bam, search out our Crimson Resonator or special summon him from the grave, use his effect to special summon 2 Resonators from the deck. Now I'm going to show you another thing you can do. You can also, for example, go into 2 Vision Resonators, and now from this board you can use all of them to go into your Red Supernova Dragon, and since we use Vision Resonator, we can still search our spell, for example Crimson Gaia, activate Crimson Gaia, which will search just Red Zone, and Red Zone in combination with Red Supernova Dragon is really powerful because we do not only have a beat stick with, at this point, 4,000, no, even 5,500 attack points on the field. We also can use his effect that banishes himself to basically banish the whole field of your opponent. And with Red Zone we can use this twice. So for example, he gets his whole board up, just banish him, bam, banish his whole field, and even if he tries to come back, you can use Red Zone, special summon him back, and since his isn't once per turn, you can do this whole thing again. So we have 2 board wipes with this combination on the field. Pretty awesome if you ask me. And that's it for today's video. Now you know 2 basic combos you need to play Red Dragon Archfiend. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. And I'm also going to upload a video with some test hands with this deck, so you can see what it can do. And very soon I'm also going to post a Red Dragon Archfiend deck profile, not only using the structure deck, so we can see what this deck can do at full potential. So if you don't want to miss this, don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss out. And thank you for watching, and until next time, have a good one.